talking about it.
Hi guys, welcome to my video. As the title suggests, we're going to be talking about something quite different in this video. I'm only talking about it because nothing has happened to me for a very long time, and usually when I talk about it, something happens.
So you don't think if I talk about it, nothing's gonna happen?
How about you don't talk about it?
It triggers something, but I highly doubt anything's gonna happen now. Basically, in my years of growing up in this house, I've experienced numerous experiences with paranormal activity. Just weird things that would happen, and which just seem odd. Creepy too. So basically just coming out here to share my experiences as a story time. I know there's a few people that actually enjoy a good scary story, or whatever my story's gonna be. It's not that scary. So I'm gonna share those with you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and make this a little bit more atmospheric and get right into the video. Alright, here we go. So this is actually my second time recording this video. Basically, the first time I recorded it, the footage got corrupted. Which is fine, I guess. I just have to restart everything. It is now 10:30 at night, and I'm doing this, and I have to be very, very quiet. Basically, you know, say some stories. I think about 3 I'm going to tell. So I'm going to start with one of my most calm experience with them. I mean, my experiences with these ghosts that live in my house. So one experience I had was when I was downstairs in my living room, and the way my living room is set up is that there's my TV, the couches, the dining room, and these windows show like the backyard and everything. In my backyard there are trees, so you can't see anything in or out of the backyard. No trucks, no cars, no human beings, nothing. Privacy. So I was watching TV, and it was like a rainy day, sort of like today was, and it was gray outside, and I was just enjoying TV, just standing there and watching it. I was cleaning up my house, and I noticed this dark object moving from behind me, from one side of the room to the next side of the room. And I ignored it. I was like, okay, I am sure it is nothing. I continued watching TV. It then came back again, but faster, and I really noticed it this time. Basically, it was like a solid object. It looked like a man, and he was walking from now this side of the room to this side of the room quite quickly. So I turned around, panicking, wondering what the heck it was. Nothing was there. There was no way it could have been a truck. Nothing, because it was a shadow moving behind me. That was probably one of my calmest experiences that I've had. Other experiences I did have were like objects, like blobs of shadows moving around my bed at night, and it freaks the shit out of you because you think it's your eyes playing all these tricks on you, but in your heart, in your soul, you get these shivers, and you know it is something else entirely. I've noticed these kind of things since I was a young kid, and actually, kid, preteens. That was basically like the climax of my time of seeing them. Now I haven't really seen as much, which is fine. But like I said in the earlier part of this video, once we talk about them, they tend to come back or act up. So I'm assuming, because I already recorded this video, my video got corrupted because of that. But so when I was a kid, I had my first experience with them. It was in this room. I was sleeping in the bed next to me, and in this bed was my older sister. My younger sister was a baby at the time, and she was sleeping in that room. So all the parents were outside and just enjoying the evening out. We were supposed to be sleeping. There was a power outage, and like I said, all the parents were just hanging out outside, being parents and talking, stuff like that. Me and my sister were supposed to be sleeping, but we weren't. At this time, we used to sleep with our door open, and I swear, ever since that experience, I never sleep with the door open. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. The door is located right in front of my bed so I can see basically the staircase, and I hate it with a passion. You can see if somebody's coming up or down the stairs, but you can only see like the top of their head. Still, what happened that night is that I was trying to sleep. My older sister was trying to sleep. The parents were being loud, so we were still awake. I started hearing these banging noises, like a slow banging noise going up my stairs. I remember just like looking out my door and just like, what is happening out there? If you watch Pirates of the Caribbean, you'll know what I mean. With the way those captains, like the British people, were dressing, and they had the hat and everything, and those wigs, and the canes to walk around in. It was that, but I remember it being white, and I remember seeing him just like coming up the stairs. And at first it was the hat, then his head, and I remember seeing his wig, and I was just freaking out. And as a kid, yeah, I cried a lot. Me and my sister ran out of bed, got dressed, we went outside and hung out with the parents for the rest of our night. That was a long time ago. And ever since then, I experienced different kind of things. Some are mild, like the story I just told you with a man or thing moving behind me. Other experiences can get pretty graphic, I want to say, or scary or intense. One good story is when I was lying down in my bed, and I was lying down in this bed now. My older sister switched rooms, so she was sleeping in the other room, and my younger sister came and slept beside. This is old. Look at that. See this reflective screen protector? I was lying down in bed, and I was watching or listening to music, or I don't know what I was doing. And I was lying down, and I had this, and I was looking at it, and my gut feeling just started acting up, and I didn't know what was going on. And I was like, well, what's happening? And my gut was like, you should check the reflection for some reason. It's just like, yeah, look in the reflection. I look into my reflection, and surely right behind me, because I was lying down, there was a man, and I won't forget how he looked. He was green, orangish, yellow, and he had hollowed out cheeks. His teeth were like half gone and rotten. Eyes were like sunken and like veiny. No hair, just basically decomposing. And he was lying down beside me. And I jumped out of bed, and I looked behind me, and he wasn't there. And I literally slept with the light on the whole night. My younger sister is mad about that, but man, like, can you imagine seeing something like that in a reflection behind you, so close? As I have said before, when you talk about it, it kind of causes them to react. And I remember I used to tell my friends stories about my experiences, and after like a couple of days of telling these stories, I saw this. So, again, to show how old I am, I'm not that old, but another experience that I had was when I was in bed. A lot of things happened in this room. It is very scary to go to bed feeling like you're in danger, like you can't sleep, like there's something watching you all the time. And one night I was just curious if one of them would respond to me. So I had this out. This was my phone at the time, and there was voice recordings on it. So I took it out, put it right beside my bed very quietly because my sister was asleep. I didn't want to wake her and scare her. I asked questions, and then I went to sleep. And then sometime later I woke up, turned off the recording, went back to sleep. I asked, who are you? What do you want? And that's it. I got scared. But I asked those questions. I remember the next day when I listened to it, I was scared. I listened to the recording, and very quietly, like a minute or two after I asked, who are you? There was a lady's voice, or more like a girl's voice. And she was just like, Vanessa, it's me. But not even as a whisper. It was just so quiet. It was like a breath. And if you didn't listen hard enough, you'd miss it. I showed my sisters, I showed my mom. My mom dismissed it. She just like, no, no. Now, and the last time I recorded this, I said I was going to try and access the voice recordings because there's actually, it's in here. It's saved in the device and it's called Ghost. I lost the cord that actually works for this phone that you can connect into your computer, and I can't access it until I find some sort of plug that matches this. I have it, like, just sitting here. Proof of this ghost that's been living in my room. And I wish I can get to it. Honestly, I do. The last story I'm going to tell is from my sister's perspective. My younger sister who slept beside me. She had a hard time sleeping one night, and this is what she claims she saw. And I still can't picture how it looked to her. All I know is that it was probably terrifying because basically she looked over at me. I was sleeping, and she said she saw a red eye just floating on top of my bed, staring down at me. And she claims she saw this red energy just going over my body, and it freaked her out. She had to wake me up, and we both didn't sleep that night. It was just bizarre. And that was probably the last time that we ever shared stories with anybody. We just kept our experiences to ourselves, and they ceased to happen. Now, the video I just recorded came out black, and you can't see me. Even if I brighten up the exposure and everything like that, it just goes back to being black. So if this doesn't upload, I'm done. If it does upload, then okay, great. If anything happens, like a reaction from me talking about it, I'll put the experience in the description down below for you guys to read about. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below if you guys have experienced anything like this before. I know there's people that don't believe in it, and I understand. We all have our own opinions. It's just until you experience something like this that you can get on our level. For now, I'm gonna do a silent prayer. No, for now, I'm just gonna hope this video loads, because this was supposed to be up a long time ago. But thank you guys for listening and watching. Again, if you guys have your own experiences, write it down below. I would love to read them. I love ghost stories and horror and thrillers and all of that. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you guys want, hit the notification bell. I don't upload a lot, but I'm starting to get in there a little bit more and more. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!